Let's start travel news episode number 4. USA sees increase in number of travelers during the holiday weekend. In order to celebrate the Memorial Day weekend, Americans are traveling in large numbers. Even though the prices for flights, gas and hotels are at an all-time high, people are eager to break free from coronavirus confinement. Americans hit the road in near record numbers at the start of the Memorial Day weekend, as their eagerness to break free from coronavirus confinement overcame higher prices for flights, gasoline and hotels. More than 1.8 million people went through U.S. airports on Thursday, and the number was widely expected to cross the 2 million threshold over the long holiday weekend. That would be the highest mark since early March. Another news about USA. Reportedly, while the rate of COVID-19 vaccination rose in New York in April, the trend has been on a decline since then. Thus, to manage this situation and to ensure people get vaccinated, Governor Andrew Cuomo is making all the efforts. Reportedly, he has announced that anyone who gets vaccinated in New York State between May 24 and May 31, 2021, will become eligible for a free 2-day state park pass to any of the 181 state parks. Elaborating more on this, he added that providing free passes to those who get vaccinated is an incredible summer season incentive and is a great way to get more people outdoors to enjoy all that New York has to offer. As per the reports, the offer will be for anyone who gets vaccinated with either a first dose or a single dose of vaccination, whereas the free 2-day state park pass will remain valid till September 30, 2021, which can Turkey is leaving no stone unturned to ensure that all safety measures are in place for this summer. Ambassadors of foreign missions were recently hosted by the Turkish Ministry of Culture and Tourism and Turkey Tourism Promotion and Development in a safe tourism event. The event was held between May 21 and 23, where all important safety points were discussed. The Indian ambassador to Turkey also attended the event. It is the aim of the Turkish Ministry of Tourism to ensure safety for all tourists coming into Turkey this summer season. The event was organized to allow the representatives of foreign missions in the country to experience these measures firsthand. Mehmet Nuri Ezroy, the Turkish Minister of Culture and Tourism, spoke to the dignitaries about the preparations that have been taken for this summer season. He said, "As a leading country in safe tourism, Turkey welcomed more than 16 million guests in 2020, and we are looking forward to 2021 to be a year of heightened safety and tourism season. We are ready for the summer 2021 season, with more than 10,000 certified tourists." Phuket is reopening to fully vaccinated travelers. However, Indians will not be allowed to visit it yet. As per a message from the Tourism Authority of Thailand Governor Yuthaisak Supasorn, he said, "We are delighted with the announcement of Phuket's opening, as it will ensure the start of travel to our amazing country." Thailand is taking utmost precautions and strictly following SOPs to ensure the safety of tourists. However, in the best interest of all, Thailand will open up in a phased manner for different countries. Given the situation in India is improving, we sincerely hope India will be on the consideration list soon. Therefore, we request you to please await further announcement in this regard. Thailand is anxiously looking forward to welcoming Indian visitors soon. As per the reports, the Center for Economic Situation Administration, chaired by Thailand's Prime Minister Prayuth Chan-o-cha, gave approval to a plan that was submitted by the Tourism Authority of Thailand to reopen Phuket province to international visitors who have taken both the jabs of COVID-19 vaccine and who have test negative upon arriving in the province. Sri Lanka has temporarily lifted the ban on inbound travelers from June 1. The country is however still cautious about travelers from India and has therefore decided to continue the ban for those who have stayed in India in the last 14 days before arriving in Sri Lanka. According to the latest travel rules in Sri Lanka, flights are only permitted to carry a maximum of 75 passengers, and all passengers are required to be quarantined for 14 days. A statement from the Office of Civil Aviation said, "Any passenger with a travel history to India including transit in the past 14 days will not be permitted to arrive. Foreign nationals, seafarers, businessmen, investors and others are required to obtain approval from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to enter the island, along with the entry visa. A negative PCR test must be taken by all categories of travelers before departure point of origin as per airline or country requirements. And all passengers must adhere to the paid quarantine procedure." Seems like things are getting better in Hawaii as the state has announced that people now don't require to wear masks outdoors. So now visitors can enjoy Hawaiian beaches and hiking trails mask-free, regardless of their vaccination status. Hawaii Governor David Ige announced the good news on Tuesday. The state also announced that the globally renowned surfing competitions will restart on June 1st. Ige said, "The success of our vaccine program and the cooperation of our residents across the state have brought us to this point. As of now, people visiting Hawaii, even the ones who are vaccinated, need to test negative for COVID-19 prior to arrival or go for a 10-day quarantine." Hawaiian government plans to continue wearing face masks indoors. "Until more people are vaccinated, we must continue to take precautions indoors and outdoors in large groups for the safety of our loved ones." France has now announced that it will be mandatory for those coming in from Britain to quarantine. The new rule has been imposed since Britain has a growing case of the COVID-19 variant B.1.617 that is ravaging India. According to Gabriel Attal, government spokesperson, there is a new situation with the progression of the so-called Indian variant in the United Kingdom. France will set up compulsory isolation for people. Austria too has imposed restrictions by banning direct flights and tourist visits from Britain and as well as Germany. Anyone coming into Austria from the UK is supposed to quarantine for 2 weeks. In France, however, the quarantine must be for 7 days, while visitors will also have to show a negative COVID-19 test report that was taken 48 hours. Thank you for watching the video. If you like it, share and subscribe.